Tonight on EA Sports, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Cash. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Cash. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Tyson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Tyson steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's man. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago. 12 catches, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, You want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Tyson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Todd. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 4. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's man. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's man. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Tyson. That is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Bailey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's man. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Bailey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Bailey. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And a short gain here down to the 22. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Todd. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. L.A. readies for its next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now a handoff up the middle. Cash, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for another look at this Lions offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Up the middle they go. Bailey takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. On 3rd down, It's Bailey, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
We dominate today.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his man, complete. That's Todd. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down now, it's Bailey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey, and here he'll get it down to the 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Off play action. Tyson. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw. Tyson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Off the play fake. Tyson steps away. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Tyson buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Off the bootleg. Tyson sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Tyson. And he will find his man on the outside. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Tyson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. From 4 yards out.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Left side caught by Matthews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He finds his man, complete. That's man. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bush.
And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
A final shot before break. Tyson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coach.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
On second down, it's Bailey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Tyson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Operating from the gun. Tyson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Tyson eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's man. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Cash. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Tyson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On 3rd and 2, Tyson. And he fires one that's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Up the middle they go. Cash
to about the 26 here.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Tyson. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tyson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bush. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Cash. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Tyson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mullins.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Up the middle they go. Cash. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw. Tyson. This will be caught just inside the 10. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Tyson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. His kick is right there. It's good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So out now come the Lions. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 5. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Bailey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run the counter. It's Bailey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's time. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bailey.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Tyson. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now.
And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st down, it's Bailey.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Throwing to start the drive. Tyson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Tyson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down now. It's Bailey. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Lions stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw on 3rd down, Tyson flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll run on 1st down. Bailey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hoover.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd down, it's Bailey, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. To throw on 2nd down, Tyson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
One final shot, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions,
they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
today. It's Madden NFL football. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now McCoy. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's McCoy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope.
Touchdown, Colts! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Armstrong. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
First down, Armstrong. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Armstrong.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Dickens. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. The Lions in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Off play action. McCoy. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. From the 16, McCoy. That's Stills bringing it in. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 68 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. McCullough.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Operating from the gun. McCoy. It's complete. Stills. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. To throw on second down. Armstrong flushed out right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 7-7, our score after 1. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McCoy.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McCoy. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll try the left side. McCullough. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. McCullough. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Throwing on first down. McCoy.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle they go. McCullough. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. McCoy. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. Off the play fake. McCoy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Looking to throw. McCoy. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
On second down now, Dickens. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On third down, Armstrong. Being chased out left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. On second down, McCullough. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down,
McCoy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Throwing to start the drive. Armstrong. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
On first down, Dickens. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will reach reach the 8-yard line before going out. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Back to throw. Armstrong. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 8 yards out, as his guys have now moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive, Armstrong. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Armstrong. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top as we'll head down to...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Armstrong. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run on 1st down. Dickens, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half.
They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCoy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, Armstrong. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, Dickens. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Off play action, Armstrong. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down, Armstrong. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To throw on 3rd down, McCoy. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Armstrong. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Looking to throw. Armstrong over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Armstrong. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Dickens. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They run the counter. Dickens. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He finds his man, complete. It's Collier.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the gun. McCoy over the middle, complete. That's Collier.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. McCullough. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. McCoy.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The Colts on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. McCoy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle they go. McCullough, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 68 yards on the ground for him so far. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Back to throw. McCoy. And he wisely will throw that one away. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. The quick slant caught. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. McCoy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens to about the 48-yard line. 2nd and 7. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. On 3rd down, Dickens. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
On 1st and 10, McCoy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. On 4th down, McCoy. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Operating from the gun, McCoy got his man complete over the middle. It's Collier. From the 35 on 2nd down, McCoy. He finds his man complete. That's Collier. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCoy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Looking to throw. McCoy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. McCoy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Looking to throw. McCoy. And that one falls incomplete, breaking his string of 7 straight passes completed. On 2nd and 10. McCoy, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 3rd down, McCoy, and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. On 4th down, McCoy, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 25 on 2nd down, McCoy. Oh, able to avoid him. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back to throw. McCoy. Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Detroit, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.